Hi, this is Manjunath Reddy, proprietor of Sai Cadd from Kengeri, Bangalore, India. I welcome you all to today's topic, that is in Revit software, how to set material for different wall faces. In Revit software, applying different material to different wall faces. Let us see that. Now here I have taken a blank Revit file. In this, right now I'm in a project browser. I click here, floor plan, double click on level 0, nothing but a ground floor. If I double click on level 0, we are in ground floor. So here I will go to let me check out my units here, manage. I go to manage and I choose here, this is project unit. Short form is UN. Also you can type on your keyboard UN. So here length I cross check, that's right now it's in mm. I'm very happy about that. I wanted even mm2. Length is in mm. I say click OK. Finish. I'll go back to architecture and now I go back to wall here. Just click on wall and then here the wall height I need to set in this OP bar, this optional bar here. I go back to 3000 mm height of this and I make sure that chain is on. I repeat again, in architectural height I'm going to set the 3000 mm, that is a 3-meter height wall, and chain is on, checked on. Continuity of the wall. Chain matlab, chain means continuity. Here in draw I choose line here. Line are selected. Click here and drag for a first wall. Click and drag for a second wall. Click and drag for a third wall. Click and drag for a fourth wall. So totally I have taken 4 walls. I press ESC button. ESC stands for escape button on the keyboard. Twice, finish. Done. Now I zoom into this. I see a lot of the option like a hatching part here. So what I'll do here, I go in the bottom side here, view control, the detail level here in the bottom side here. View control, the detail level, click on this and choose course, COA or SE. I've taken course here. Now 1 wall, 2 wall, 3 wall, 4 wall. That's all I've taken. I wish to go back to 3D. In Revit, how to choose 3D here is, I choose here small sloped building hut here. You can see the top side here. Default 3D view. I click on this. So get here. I orbit here. I'm holding shift button on my keyboard. By holding shift button on my keyboard, I press my mouse wheel and drag like this. Okay. Holding shift button, press and hold mouse wheel to and drag the mouse. I zoom in, zoom out by scrolling my mouse here. Done. I select all the wall by placing my cursor tip on one wall, pressing TAB button on my keyboard. Series of continuity. See, instead of picking 1 wall, 2 wall, 3 wall, 4 wall, I place just my cursor on 1 wall and press tab button. Hit tab TAB on keyboard. The loop will be highlighted. Now I click, all wall got selected. All wall got selected. Now I go to PP. The double P stands for properties here in the panel. After selecting all these 4 walls, I go to PP. That is our properties. I click here and I make sure that right now the basic wall is here. I click and I choose some standard wall here to any one of the standard here. I go to wall 300 here. Okay. Wall RET retaining wall 300 CON. I click on this, so all wall got changed. I close this panel. So make sure this is all changed to 300. Okay. Concrete wall there. And now what I'll do here, after all closing this. Now here everything is in gray color right now. Inside as well, outside, all are in gray color. So what I mean to say here is I want to individually apply colors to this or material to this, like a concrete, brick, stone, wooden cladding, something like that. So what I will do is, first let me choose one wall first, any one wall here. I'll go to property. I will go to edit type here. In this, let me check this. In this structure, edit. Okay, I've seen only 300 only. Let me do one thing. I'll cancel everything now because I've noted that only one wall selected. Let me select all the wall again. Place cursor on any one wall by hitting tab. You select continuous. Select this. Go back to property. In this here, property panel, you go to here edit type. Edit type. In this, you can see this preview button. You can see this here, preview bottom side here. In this panel, you see preview. In preview only you see the square here, a rectangle here, rectangle with hatches here, rectangle with hatch pattern, concrete. So what I'll do here, in the structure, I go to edit. In this, I see only the thickness here is 300 mm. Wall thickness is 300 mm. But I can add the core boundary, two boundaries there by adding an insert here. Please note down that this is zero thickness, there is zero thickness, in between is 300 thickness. If I say insert, one more structure is added there. If I say again one more insert, one more is added there. So two we added there. For this, I'll say 10 mm or 20 mm. For this also, see, watch out. If I give 20 mm, here you can see this 20 mm thickness added to the wall. If I set this also to 20 mm, you can see the two double layers here. Two double layers added, but I wish this should go in between. So I select this one and I say up, or I can choose down here. Up, down, reordering. Now you can see this. The 300 is in between. Here 20 mm is top side or outer side, and here 20 mm is inner side. So top side, outside 20 mm, inside 20 mm, in between 300 mm. This is what the wall, and this too is a plasterings. I did. I applied for all the wall. I say OK. Again I say apply. Again I say OK. Again I say close this. Click outside or check any one of the wall now, because since we've done this whole process by selecting all the wall 1, wall 2, wall 3, wall 4, all have been applied. Let us cross check this. The last wall I've selected. Go to property, click on this edit type, and make sure that here by picture itself indicates that you already quoted 20 mm that side, 20 mm this side. It's a preview. You can close or on. Go to edit type here. You can set that anytime. You can say up, down here, redraw, or you can delete, or you can add some more plasterings too here. So here what I'll do, say now I want to apply separate material to this last one, wall number 4, this one. Okay, slightly a bit like this. Let us start the process. After selecting this last wall, I'm going to apply material now. Inside different material, outside different material. Select the wall, go to property, go to edit type. So far you understood that, but here in this I'm going to choose one more extra button, that is duplicate. Here it is, top right side duplicate. If you duplicate, or if we duplicate, the only wall will get modified, the only component will get modified. If I don't duplicate, all the wall will get updated. If I have some 23 walls in the building, 23 walls in the building, all will go in one shot, all will go updated in, all will get updated in one single shot. So but I want to do one by one separate material here. So I say duplicate here. I say fourth wall here. I say back to OK. I click OK here. So last one only will get updated. I'll go to structure here, edit. In this, make sure that thickness we understood already, 20, 300, 20. And here this stands for material. Here it is for material, here it is. So here, one outside 20 mm is by category, inside 20 mm is by category is there. If you click on this, you'll see the small square. I hope if I zoom in, probably I try to get in very closer to you there. If I say here, okay, here windows, I'll just zoom into here. I hope you can see that now here. By category, the small window, you can see that here. If I click on this, you see the small square here. If you click on this square, we will get enter into material world. So what, slightly come back here. So I click here, I click on the small square. So one material I'm going to add on to outer surface. So here I click on this option here, project materials all, drop down list. I go to masonry here. I choose any one of the brick pattern here. I go to appearance. This is the pattern applied. You just zoom in there and you can see this. This is the material we are going to apply now. Slightly back. I go back to OK. I go back to OK. Once you applied already, I don't say OK because I want to apply here too. So again, click here. Click on the small square here as I showed on here. By clicking click on this, click on small window. I get material world. Again, I go back to this project materials, and again I choose a masonry. And here this time I wish to choose a different color here. Different color material. I select the brick pattern. I say OK. So here also you can see the different things here. So here you can see brick common is one side, brick soldier course is another side. I say okay, I say apply, I say okay, I say close this panel. I click outside. I don't see much difference even after orbit also. I don't see just a colors or something like hatch pattern I see. To make it realistic, to see the realistic effect, you come back down here in the same view control. You come here for this visual style. Here I zoom in here in this. You can see this button here. This is called visual style shaded with edges. You click on this and make sure to choose here realistic. Okay, realistic will give you all this the real pattern what you have selected on the metal panels. So you can see this now. This is the metal panel what I have selected. Okay, I hope you understood this. I slightly orbit again. How to orbit? Press and hold shift button on keyboard and press mouse wheel and drag. So inside is this side. Okay, now I apply the same method for any of this wall now, but only duplicating method. I repeat quickly one more time. This wall, again go back to, I'm repeating the whole process again. Please watch out carefully. Selecting this wall, go to property, go to edit type here, and then you please make sure that duplicate is very must. Duplicate, I say third wall. I say third wall, I say okay. Again I go back to structure edit. I click here and change the metal here these two. What are all the metals now? In structure 1 by category, you click here and choose the square, small square, tiny square. Click on that so that you enter to metal world. I wish to choose here metal project metals all. Drop down list, go to wooden pattern. I choose this wood here now. Applied. Applied cherry wood is applied. Same thing. Go back to next structure by category. Same small square. Click here and choose project metals all. Drop down list. Wood. Choose different metal here now. Okay. I say back to okay. So this two is applied. One side cherry wood, another wood is sheeting chip B something metal name is there. Applied here and I say back to okay. Again you say apply. Again you say okay. Again you close this. Again click outside. Done, over. You can see this now. If I zoom into this, this is the metal, the wooden, what you see this here, and here the brick pattern inside this, and outside same. If I come back here, this side is the brick pattern and this side is a wooden pattern. Here can you see this now? Wooden textures. So similarly I go back to 3D view or ZE. One time Z, one time E. You press on the keyboard ZE, that zoom extends on the keyboard. So in the Revit software, ZE indicates zoom extends. So I hope you understood very clearly these examples here related to metal, applying different patterns, different phases. So remaining you continue for the remaining two walls here. So that's the end of this topic today. I hope you enjoyed this session, gained a very good knowledge, and you know how to use it now. So see you on my next topics. Have a nice day.